Have you ever wondered how something incredibly small can create a massive impact? A single word, a small action, a moment of kindness. Most people believe that only big actions change the world, but history and human hearts tell a completely different story, because sometimes one small act of goodness can change everything. In our daily lives, we often believe that only big achievements matter. We admire great success stories, huge projects, life-changing inventions, powerful speeches. And because of that, many people think that if their actions are small, then they do not really matter. But the truth is something very different. Real change in the world rarely begins with something big. It begins with something small, a simple decision, a small action, a moment of kindness. Think about it. Every great journey in history began with a single step. Every powerful movement started with a single idea. And every meaningful relationship often begins with one simple gesture. Sometimes we underestimate the power of small things. We believe that if we cannot do something huge, then it is not worth doing at all. But that mindset hides one of the greatest secrets of life. Small actions are powerful because small actions create momentum. Imagine pushing the first domino in a long chain. That first piece is small, light, almost insignificant. But the moment it falls, everything begins to move. One piece touches another, and another, and another, and suddenly something small becomes unstoppable. Life works the same way. A small act of kindness today can inspire kindness tomorrow. A small moment of courage can inspire confidence in someone else. A small word of encouragement can change how someone sees themselves. You may never know how deeply your actions affect others. A smile you give to a stranger might arrive at the exact moment they needed hope. A message you send to a friend might reach them during a moment of doubt. A simple act of help might restore someone's faith in humanity. We live in a world where many people are struggling silently. Some are carrying invisible burdens. Some are fighting battles that no one else can see. And sometimes, what they need most is not something big. Sometimes they just need a small sign that someone cares. This is why small acts matter so much, because they remind us that kindness still exists, and kindness spreads. When someone experiences genuine kindness, something interesting happens. They often feel inspired to pass it forward. And suddenly that one small action begins a chain reaction. One act becomes two become 10 become a movement, all because someone decided to start with something small. You don't have to change the entire world today. You don't need a huge platform. You don't need power, wealth, or influence. What you need is intention. The intention to make the world just a little better today than it was yesterday. Sometimes that means encouraging someone who feels lost. Sometimes that means helping someone who is struggling. Sometimes that means simply being present for another human being. And sometimes it means something as simple as a smile. The world often celebrates big achievements, but the truth is, small goodness is what keeps humanity alive. Small kindness, small compassion, small moments of understanding. These things may look tiny on the surface, but their impact can be enormous. Think about the people who made a difference in your own life. Chances are, many of them did not perform huge, heroic actions. Maybe they listened when you needed someone. Maybe they believed in you when you doubted yourself. Maybe they gave you one small piece of encouragement that stayed with you for years. Small actions leave deep marks on the human heart, and that is why they matter. Every day you wake up with an opportunity to start something good. Maybe something small, but powerful. Because every chain reaction begins somewhere. And maybe, today, that first domino is you.